Today our tutorial will show you how you can create an amortization schedule with random extra payments or a series of extra payments. We'll show you 2 or 3 ways to accomplish these tasks. Let's get started. Before we can create an amortization schedule with extra payments, we first have to set up our loan. Whenever we start any new calculation, we click on the New button to clear the prior results. We will set our compounding frequency by leaving it at monthly, though we could pick any frequency we wanted to. We will enter an interest rate, let's say 5.5%. Enter the value and tab off. Loans start with a loan event. The first row of our cash input area we will set to loan, set the date, we'll leave it set to July the 2nd, and then we enter the amount of the loan. Let's say the amount is going to be $250,000 for a mortgage. I enter the value and I tab off. When using this calculator, you'll find that you'll use the tab key frequently. Loans usually happen as one single event, so for number of periods we leave that set to 1. I will tab to the second row. A payment event is automatically generated. It so happens I do not know what the amount of the loan payment is, so I will type a U and set it to unknown. This mortgage is for 15 years, which is 180 monthly payments. I type in the value 180 in the payments periods column, tab off, and it defaults to a payment frequency of monthly, which is just fine, so I'll click on that. I come down to the Calc button. The mortgage payment is $2,042.71. Now the point of making extra payments is to see how much interest we're going to save. So let's click on the Schedule tab, go to Print Preview to see the detail, and the detail tells us that we have a total interest of $117,000 and some odd dollars. So we'll remember that $117,000 figure, close the preview, come back here to our calculator screen by clicking on Cash Flow Data, and now let's say if we pay an extra $200 a month, what the interest charges will be. We simply have to take the $2,042 that was calculated and make it $2,242. Tab off, click the Calc button, come back to Schedule, click on Print Preview, and now the total interest is $98,008. So we saved $20,000 by paying $200 extra a month. That's $20,000 in interest we saved. That's a way of creating a loan with extra payments, a series of regular extra payments, starting from the first payment. But let's suppose that you don't want to start your extra payments from the first payment. How do you handle that scenario? Let's come back, recalculate the payment by typing in unknown, clicking on Calc, and we're back to our $2,042.71. For this calculation, there's an option that we have to set for rounding, and that is that it's set to open balance, which it is. So we click OK, we've confirmed that. Now what we do is we click on the third row. Another payment event is automatically generated. For the amount, since we're still going to pay an extra $200 a month, we're going to enter $2,242.71 tab. The number of periods we do not know. We will, due to the extra interest, you're going to save on the number of payments you make. So we'll let the calculator tell us how many periods. But the extra payment's going to reduce that number, and that's what we're going to calculate. So I'll enter unknown for a number of periods. We'll leave the frequency set to monthly. I tab off, and I come down here, click Calc. So rather than 156 payments remaining, because of the extra payment, the number of periods will be $137. Come to Schedule, click on Print Preview, and now the interest is $105,000 instead of the $117,000, which was the original amount. I'll close the preview. I will come back to our Data Entry tab. And there's one more extra payment that I would like to show you. We come down here to the Expand button, click Expand, and it lists every individual payment. Let's suppose we had a windfall. And let's suppose that windfall occurred, April the 2nd, 2015. So instead of paying the $2,242, let's pay $5,000. I'll just change the amount to 5,000, actually 5,000, tab off, click on another row, click Calc. And we could see our $5,000 payment there. Click on the schedule. Let's click on Print Preview. Here's our $5,000 extra payment. Click Close and click Charts, and you will see the bump for the extra payment. Well, that about wraps up this video. Today we showed you how you can create extra payments using the time value of money online calculator. We showed you 3 different ways of doing that. We showed you how to create a series of regular extra payments starting with the first payment, a series of extra payments starting after the loan has started, where the extra payment starts in the 3rd year, and then we also showed you how to do a single random extra payment. We hope you found this video useful.